Hello?
Miss Lestico, guess what time it is?
What time?
It's time for math!
Yay!
Welcome to another exciting day of math. Miss Lestico, what are we doing today?
Well, today we are doing some review on what we learned last week, which was how to skip count. So
Ooh,
our
that's
target
right.
says, I can skip count. Now, Miss Lime, I know that we practiced 3 different numbers that we skip counted by.
We could skip count by tens, we could skip count by fives, and by twos.
That's right. And we're going to practice all of those different ways to skip count today. Remember, the bigger the number that you skip count by, the less time that it takes you to count.
That's right. So we have a really fun song. You can dance along to it, but the most important thing is practice skip counting with them.
Hey now kids, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Gonna count by twos. Hey now kids, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Gonna count by twos. Now let's see, where do we start? How about at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Oh, hey now kids, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Gonna count by twos. Hey now kids, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Gonna count by twos. Alright, let's do it one more time, counting by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Hey now kids, what you gonna try? What you gonna try? Gonna count by fives. Hey now kids, what you gonna try? What you gonna try? Gonna count by fives. The coolest of the cool can count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Hey now kids, what you gonna try? What you gonna try? Gonna count by fives. Hey now kids, what you gonna try? What you gonna try? Gonna count by fives. Now what's cool? Can you do it again? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Hey now kids, what's at the end? What's at the end? You're gonna count by tens. Hey now kids, what's at the end? What's at the end? You're gonna count by tens. Alright, now don't go too fast on me. Let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And just count all day. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go count all day.
That was a really fun song, Miss Lestico.
It was. I love getting to practice skip counting by twos, fives, and tens with songs. It makes it so much easier.
It does. You know, I remember skip counting by tens was pretty fast for us.
That's true. It's all the way down the right side of our hundreds chart.
And I remember that when we skip count by tens, every number is going to have a 0 in the ones place. It's always going to end with 0.
That's right. Well, should we practice skip counting by tens together?
Let's do it. You guys count with us. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And of course, after 100, we have 110 and then 120. Yeah, we know that. Well, okay, skip counting by tens, pretty easy, right? I think so.
There's only 10 numbers to skip count by 10.
That's right. But if I started skip counting by fives, I'm going to have a lot more groups, aren't I?
That's true. I know that if I hold up 2 hands for 10 and then I take away 1 hand, I have twice as many numbers.
That's right. Well, when I count by fives, skip count by fives, there's a pattern that we follow, right?
That's right. I kind of remember our seesaw of how it switches between one number in the ones place and another number in the ones place. What are those two numbers, Miss Lime?
Well, when I skip count by fives, I'm going to have a 5 in the ones, and then a 0, and then a 5, and then a 0, and then a 5, and then a 0. It follows that pattern.
That's right. Well, should we practice skip counting by fives?
Yeah, you know what? I think that the girls should skip count with Miss Lestico, and the boys should skip count with Miss Lime, and we're going to alternate skip counting by fives all the way to 100. Make sure you pay attention so you know what you're supposed to say.
All right, well, let's start with 5,
10,
15,
20,
25,
30,
35,
40,
45,
50,
55,
60,
65,
70,
75,
80,
85,
90,
95,
100.
Wow, that was really easy for me because I knew after each number that Miss Lime said, I just had to add a 5 to the end of it.
That's right, and I knew that after every number Miss Lestico said, I had to go to the next 10. So when she said 35, I knew I needed to go up to the next 10, which would be 40. And I was just going to keep that 0 in the end. Miss Lestico, skip counting by twos is kind of tricky for me. I think that's the trickiest one for me.
That's true. There's a lot of numbers when we skip count by 2. But it's helpful to remember that we only say every other number.
That's right. We're only saying the even numbers. I say a number, skip a number. Say a number, skip a number.
That's right. And I know that every single number has a 2 and then a 4 and then a 6 and then an 8 and then a 0 in the ones place. So if I remember that pattern, it can really help me fill out my hundreds chart.
That's right. Even though there are a lot of numbers, if I just take my time and practice, I could almost even in my head say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that.
That's right. Hold every other number in your head, and then you only say the next number for skip counting by twos.
Well, should we practice skip counting?
That sounds good.
Ready? We're going to do this one all together, okay? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100.
Oh, that was a lot of numbers,
man.
Miss Lime.
That was a lot, but we did it. We didn't give up. Even though there was a lot, we kept going.
That's true. And once you get into it, there's a really good pattern that helps you figure out those numbers.
For sure. It's your turn.
On Seesaw, you're going to get to build some puzzles for skip counting. In order to put the puzzle in the correct order, you're going to have to skip count by twos, and then there will be another puzzle where you have to skip count by fives, and then another puzzle where you have to skip count by tens to figure out what the picture is.
That's right. So if they're in skip counting order, you'll see a cool picture. Make sure you push that green check mark when you're done.
Good luck, first grade.